Hello, SNA assassinators. I'm not sure what happened there. I guess I did pass my limit, so I guess I understand why it did what it did. But yeah, I'm back here on the second clip of the Monday Night Raw review video on December 2nd. But as I was saying, like before I got cut off about Pete Dunne, saying that he's gonna make him understand like that make this very clear by telling him this is going to be Pete Dunne versus R-Truth. Then now you can finally understand, like, get that in your head, in your skull. It's where they saw some commotion, like in the other side of the hallway. There's a security, and Adam Pearce came in, and it's where they saw like it was Jay Uso that got attacked right into the box-like structures in the other side of the hallway, right around the corner, like where Pete Dunne and Jackie Redmond was it? No, Jackie. I'm getting too used to her. It's what's her name, Kathy Kelly, but. And this was like, this is peculiarly interesting. I wonder who's the attacker, and like if I haven't already guessed, like probably gonna figure that out like very soon enough. And this is where then we got but yeah, let's move on with there. We got moving forward, we got that's where we got Pete Dunne is just tossed around the energetic and comedic R-Truth. Like with him, like tossed him around, he got him right face first on the cam, then double foot stomp the left arm, which you got R-Truth screaming in agonizing pain, which we thought we would never see that R-Truth would have done. Like, but it's very funny hearing him scream, even though I don't want to see him getting painfully demolished and mauled by somebody brutal like Pete Dunne, but it's very funny with him screaming and reacting to the to this hits that he's taking from Pete Dunne, like with him like just taking agonizing pain from strikes from the bruiserweight. That's where they break them in the eyes. That's where referee's like that's illegal in this match. Is where Pete Dunne did look at him like he was about to say he didn't care. This is where he boots him right in the face. This is where we got. This is where we got. That's where we got Pete Dunne to hit the boot right to the face. This is where we got Pete Dunne to go right up into go for a headlock. But this is where he goes for a headlock, and then you hit him face first right to the ground. This is where we got this is where Pete Dunne started looking around, like it's where he looked right into the fans, but the fans wouldn't stop chanting his old name that was created by a horrible former chairman. Luckily, he's no longer there. Like, and yeah, this is where fans are chanting Butch out of mockery. But I guess I kind of regret saying that because you never know where Pete Dunne could be. But yeah, and out of respect, I just don't want to say that because I think Pete Dunne's much more of a better name than Butch is. So I want to say like I apologize for saying that, even though he's not too mad about it, but he would probably say the same thing. Like he's like, yeah, like that's why it's where he goes for the roll up. Referee count to 1, 2, 3, and this is why I start cracking it up. I'm like, I was like, yeah, this also gets a Goofy Wrestling Trophy of the Night as well, along with Gunther, like with him patting, what's his name, Dirty Dominic in the hand. So yeah, those get golden trophies of the night. Yeah. R-Truth then did a little, what's that called? A little leprechaun kick right up in the air and the outside. Like if he just beat him for the 24/7 championship, like if that's still active in WWE, which that's not right now. Like that's like a couple years ago when Nikki Cross threw it in the trash, and then when it got to the new regime and the Renaissance era, they just completely just killed the 24/7 title. That's where then we got but next up, what are your thoughts on this win, dude? And what's next for this feud between the Bruiserweight and the former 24/7 champion into this mini mid card feud on Raw? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. But moving on, we got Braun Breaker was in the interview with Kathy Kelly, like with her congratulating him and then saying he's like, what a very fantastic match it was of that night. Like, but Sheamus unfortunately suffered a cracked rib, but you still retain your championship. Like, can you tell me that was your biggest challenge up to date? And this is where the Braun Breaker's like, yeah, it obviously was a great challenge. But I told both members of the in that contest that, and before he could even can even give a clear answer. That's where we got Ludwig Kaiser was sitting right beside him. He was like, "Go on, like the tip, tell the interviewer what you were about to say." Like this is where I believe they were going from a heel to a tweener to a tweener to a face, right? With them making Braun Breaker look like the baby face here. Just where Ludwig Kaiser like yeah, you seem happy with yourself. Like surprisingly, if you just came for a couple seconds later, like that championship would have been my possessions right now. But hey, like it really doesn't matter right now because like I accomplished what I needed to accomplish. Like showing everybody that I am so close to championship success because a couple months back, Sheamus took me out, put me on the shelf, and it broke my rib. I